Hey nerds, what's up? So today we are doing the Epic Reads tag. I was tagged by Emma from Emma's Books and maybe other people too, but that's the only one I know about. And then the original tag is by Epic Reads. So I'll link both of those videos down below. Let's do this. So number one, if you could invite your favorite author to tea along with your favorite character from one of their books, who would it be and what would you serve them? This tag is going to end up being a lot about Harry Potter, just warning you. So my favorite author is J.K. Rowling. Surprise, surprise, I'm not surprised. And I would bring, I think Hermione. I would have Hermione come to tea with us because I really am Hermione. So we would be best friends and it would be perfect, and I would serve them either Earl Grey tea because I really like Earl Grey, or some sort of fruity tea because I like fruity teas, and then I would serve them, I don't know, scones. I don't know, I'm not British, so I would ask them what they want. Ooh, crumpets, because Emily and I used to make crumpets all the fucking time, and crumpets are delicious. Number two, what book do you wish the author would write a prequel for? And I want a book with the fucking characters of the Martyrs. I want the Martyr story. Can we please have the Martyr story? Why is that so hard? Also, I want not prequel, what is the opposite? Sequel, but not. I want a story of the children, like Harry's and Ron's and Hermione's children and all of those kids at Hogwarts, including Teddy. Everyone forgets about Teddy. I want to know about Teddy. Number three, which two characters not from the same book would make a good couple? Tris and Harry might make a good couple. Harry's in love with Ginny and Tris is also a badass, so. Number four, if you ran into your favorite author on the subway, or I'm going to say public transit of some sort, and only could say one sentence to them, who is it and what would you say? So, ooh, I already said J.K. Rowling is my favorite author, so that's who I'm running into. This is going to kind of answer number five as well, so I'm just going to say that question. What book made you a reader and why? So I would tell J.K. Rowling that Harry Potter is what made me love to read, and it also is what has made me a better person, I think, or like made it easier to like keep going. Whenever I'm in a bad mood or whatever, I always want to read Harry Potter, so I reread them almost every single year. And yeah, so I would tell her that. My mom would read them to me when I was little. We read like a chapter a night together, and then I later also would read them myself. And they're the only books that I've ever like dressed up for when the books or movies came out. They're one of the only two books I've ever stood in line for a release, and I just love it so much. It was my first tattoo, and yeah, Harry Potter is like a huge, giant part of my life. Number six, Incendio. Your bookshelf just caught on fire. Show us one book you would save. So in all honesty, if my bookshelf was caught on fire and I could only save one thing on it, I wouldn't save a book. I would save this that sits on my bookshelf. This is a car. It's made of metal and the doors open, and so does the engine thing. And this used to be my grandpa's, and then I took it when he passed away, and it's like the thing that, I don't know, just is him to me. So I would most definitely save this before I saved any of my books. But if I had to pick a book, it would be The Divine Secrets of the Ya-Ya Sisterhood. And I don't know why exactly, other than the fact that this is a really old book. I think I took it out of my mom's bookcase one time, and then I now just like have kept it and now it's mine. But it's also from a used bookstore, and for me it's something about used books that like I just feel like there's history in it. And so even though I don't know the history of this book, and I love the story too, but even though I don't know the history of the book that's been in a used bookstore and all this stuff, but it just feels like it has lived a long life. I don't know. I sound insane right now. Number 7, which dystopian world would you want to live in if you had to choose one, and why? And I'm going to pick the world that the Ugly series is based in, which is on Earth here, and then it's just in the future. I picked this book because once you turn pretty, then you're bubbly-fied and you don't really have a brain, and so you wouldn't know that you were living in a dystopian world. You think you live in a utopia, so I'd be totally fine with being blissfully happy and unaware of the world around me. So that's what I would pick. Number 8, what is your most epic read of all time? I think I'm gonna go with the Game of Thrones series for this question. All of them, but specifically the first one I think is my favorite. And it is the first book that I ever read with multiple point of views, where the point of views aren't safe from death. And that was intense to read, with the first death of somebody who you read their point of view. Excuse me, I read in your point of view, why are you dying right now? And so it just was like, whoa, nobody's safe. Everyone can die, anyone can die, everyone can be murdered or whatever, and that was insane to me. So I'm gonna go with Game of Thrones specifically, but A Song of Ice and Fire series altogether as well, because they're all really good. Tagging people is a thing, and I don't know who's done this, so I'm gonna tag you, and I apologize if you've already done it. So, you know, the entire Bibliothon group, obviously. Latham, Ben from Bangity Bangs, I feel like you already did it, but oh well. Michael Booklion, things, I don't know, everyone and anyone who, you know, is a thing and whatever. And that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below some things or links to videos or things. I don't know. Comment whatever you want. And I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!